What if I told you that one small decision you make today could decide whether you retire wealthy or struggle financially for the rest of your life? And what if that decision didn't require a degree, a high paying job, or rich parents? Most people completely overlook a simple strategy that costs about as much as a few coffee runs each week. My name is Susan, and I help people understand how small financial choices can create massive long term results. If you want to build real wealth without complicated strategies or get rich quick schemes, this is for you. Here's a shocking reality. Most Americans can't access even $1,000 in an emergency. And this isn't just low income workers. It includes people with decent jobs, degrees, and so called middle class lifestyles. They earn money, spend money, and repeat without ever building real wealth. On the surface, everything looks fine: nice cars, new gadgets, good clothes. But underneath, many are quietly broke and don't even realize it. What if there was a way out of this cycle? What if a proven method could change your financial future, starting with an amount so small you'd barely notice it? Today, I'll show you how saving just $100 per month can completely change the trajectory of your life. Because building wealth isn't about Wall Street traders or lottery winners, it's about consistent, simple decisions that almost anyone can make. Those dramatic success stories dominate headlines, but they're the exception, not the rule. Real wealth isn't built through luck or viral moments. It's built through consistency, time, and the quiet power of compound growth, which is exactly why most people ignore it. Here's where it gets interesting. If you save just $100 per month, you're already ahead of more than 60% of people. Not because $100 is a huge amount, but because most people never build the habit of saving anything consistently. For many, $100 is a few meals out, unused subscriptions, impulse buys, or money that disappears without notice. The real question isn't whether you have $100. It's whether you're willing to redirect it from short-term consumption to long-term wealth. And I know what you're thinking. If you're struggling, $100 feels impossible. If you're doing well, it feels meaningless. Both views miss the point entirely. There's a classic example of a teacher who told students that saving $100 a month could make them millionaires by retirement. It sounded ridiculous until you understand compound interest. This isn't about magic or luck. It's about math. But the real value goes beyond the numbers. Saving consistently builds the habits and mindset that separate people who stay stuck from people who quietly build wealth over time. When you commit to saving $100 a month, you're forced to become more intentional with money. You start noticing where it goes, separating wants from needs, and building the discipline that actually leads to wealth. So where do you find that $100? There are two paths: cut expenses or increase income, and the smartest people usually do both. Start with fixed costs: insurance, phone plans, internet, subscriptions. These bills run on autopilot, and most people overpay simply because they never question them. A few calls or comparisons can easily free up $50 to $100 a month. Companies rely on inertia. They assume you won't bother checking. Then look at subscriptions: streaming services, apps, gym memberships, software, many you barely use or forgot you even had. A quick audit can unlock instant savings. Next are daily habits: eating out less, shopping more intentionally, and making small, sustainable changes adds up fast, without making your life miserable. And on the income side, the modern economy makes it easier than ever to bring in extra money, which is where things get even more powerful. Whether you earn it through freelancing, a small side hustle, or extra shifts, adding $100 a month is far more achievable than most people think. How you do it matters less than actually doing it. Some people cut expenses, others earn more. The worst option is doing nothing while waiting for the perfect plan. Once you free up that $100, everything changes when you invest it. This is where money stops just sitting in your account and starts working for you. Invest $100 a month, and over 10 years, you don't end up with $12,000, you end up closer to $18,000. That extra growth is your money earning money. And that's just the warm-up. Stretch that timeline to a 40-year career, and the results become ridiculous. You contribute under $50,000 total, but the portfolio grows to over $350,000. You didn't earn that extra $300,000. Time and compound growth did. That's the part most people miss. The power isn't in the $100. It's in what happens when you give it enough time to work. That extra money comes from compound interest, the real engine behind wealth. At some point, your money starts doing more work than you ever could. That's the difference between people who build wealth and people who stay stuck trading time for money forever. Early on, the growth looks boring. A 10% return on $5,000 is only $500, which feels pointless. But as your balance grows, those same percentages turn into real income. At $50,000, that's $5,000 a year. At $100,000, it's $10,000. At $300,000, your investments are generating $30,000 annually without you lifting a finger. This is why starting starting early matters so much. Waiting 10 years doesn't just delay contributions, it destroys a decade of compound growth on every dollar. And these numbers are conservative. Historically, the stock market has returned over 10% long term, which means even $100 a month can grow into well over $500,000 over a lifetime. But here's the truth most people avoid. The hard part isn't the math, it's the discipline. Every month, you'll be tempted to spend that $100 now instead of letting it quietly build your future. Every month, that $100 decision comes back. Spend it now or invest it for later. Sales, trips, small lifestyle upgrades, these moments test your commitment to your future. People who build wealth don't rely on willpower. They automate their investing and treat it like a non-negotiable bill. The money moves before they can spend it. That's what paying yourself first actually means, and it's the foundation of financial independence. As your balance grows, something powerful happens. Watching your account increase each month becomes exciting. Investing stops feeling like a sacrifice and starts feeling rewarding. That excitement pushes you to invest more. Tax refunds, raises, side income, all redirected toward growth. Over time, your mindset shifts. You stop asking, can I afford this, right? And start asking, what will this cost me in future wealth? A $100 dinner isn't just $100 anymore. It's hundreds of dollars your money could have become. Wealthy people aren't smarter or more disciplined. They simply understand time and compounding. And once you truly grasp that, you realize your biggest asset isn't your job or anything you own. It's time working together with your money. Your biggest asset is time. And every month you delay is growth you'll never get back. The $100 per month strategy works because it's realistic and scalable. As your income grows, that $100 can become $500 or $1,000. The early habit is what matters. It creates momentum. Even if you never increase that first $100, the result is still powerful. You build financial independence using one of the most boring, reliable strategies ever created. While others chase shortcuts and hype, you quietly compound wealth the way most millionaires actually did. This isn't theory. Millions of people have built real wealth starting small. And the biggest benefit isn't just the money, it's what it does to you. You become more disciplined, more intentional, and more focused on long-term outcomes instead of instant gratification. That shift creates options. When you're invested and not living paycheck to paycheck, you can take better risks. A new job, a smaller company, a chance to bet on yourself. And that freedom is what real wealth is about. Opportunities show up all the time. A business idea, a real estate deal, a career move, but only people with capital can act on them. The wealthy don't just earn returns on investments, they earn access. Money creates more money by unlocking options others can't afford to take. The real point of the $100 strategy isn't the number, it's the habit. Once you see your account growing month after month, something clicks. You stop seeing money as something to spend and start seeing it as something that multiplies. Raises and bonuses stop going toward lifestyle upgrades and start going toward investments. That's lifestyle optimization, not lifestyle inflation. Starting small proves to you that wealth building is possible. Most people wait for the perfect moment or a big lump sum that never comes, but momentum beats perfection. After 6 months or a year, confidence builds, and that confidence spills into everything else. You negotiate bills, cut waste, push for higher pay. What starts as $100 often becomes $200, then $300, without feeling painful. And that's how wealth building quietly accelerates. Seeing your net worth grow consistently is a powerful experience. For the first time, many people watch their money work for them without extra hours or promotions. As your investments reach milestones, $50,000, $100,000, the growth becomes noticeable and exciting. This is the wealth building acceleration phase. Momentum builds, and you start finding ways to invest more through side hustles, career growth, or additional income streams. The $100 strategy works because it starts small but snowballs over time. Market ups and downs don't stop this process. The key is consistency. People fail either by never starting or quitting during downturns. Wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. Delayed gratification, discipline, and patience are what separates successful investors from everyone else. The $100 per month strategy won't make you rich overnight, but it will make you wealthy over decades. Every month you wait is lost growth. The best time to start was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Take that first step. Thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel and check out my other videos.